Hello everyone and welcome to this first video of YouTube Vlogger Games Analytics Analysis. And is that a thing? It's going to be a thing now. This is going to be a monthly series that I do for channel members, silver and up, just like the bonus showdown videos. And this first one, just like the first one of that series, is going to be available for everybody to watch to see, do you like this? If you want to see more of this, there's a member button down below this video. You can join, and monthly videos like this will be coming to you. What we'll be doing today is we'll be taking a quick look at my statistics and analytics for the month of June and seeing if we can find any interesting patterns or any strategies that we can implement in the coming month of July. And the really fun thing, of course, is going to be then seeing in July if that actually had any merit to it whatsoever. So the first thing first is I've set it to June. It's June 1st through 30th, everything we're going to be looking at. We got 12,500 views roughly in that time, about 655 hours of watch time, about 19 subscribers, which is actually a lot less than the month before that. The month before that, I think I got like 32. And estimated revenue, I will block out for what I think are fairly obvious reasons. So then we have the top videos in this period of time, which is what we're going to be focusing on mainly, because we've got Harry Potter top 5 PC games, which has about 6,000 of the about 12,500 views. That's about half of the views we had over the entire channel last month. And that has been a pattern that's been present for a couple of months. This is the first video you're seeing of it, but that pattern has been there for months on end. So maybe potentially we'll want to look a little bit more into what can we do with Harry Potter related content. And I'm thinking, depending on how the upcoming Mario Let's Play goes, maybe after that we'll be delving into a Harry Potter game as our secondary Let's Play. Again, that really does depend on how well the views do on the Mario 2 Let's Play though. Talking about Mario, next up we have this video over here, which is 780 views. Top 10 3D platforming games. That one's also been doing fairly well over the last couple of months, and maybe we could be doing a little bit more 3D platforming content, because we can also see top 5 Rayman games got literally just 1 view less. People on average watched a shorter period of time of the video, but the video itself is a lot shorter as well, so it ends up being a higher watch time percentage. But it's roughly as successful as a 3D platforming games list. So I've done a lot of Let's Plays already of Rayman 2 in a lot of variations. I think I've played the PlayStation 1 version, the PlayStation 2 version. I think I played the PC version as well. So if we were to do a Rayman Let's Play, which we might, my first idea is to do Harry Potter and see how that goes. If that doesn't go very well, we might try Rayman next, which we'll probably be doing Rayman 3, because I like Rayman 3 probably the most out of the entire series. It goes back and forth between Rayman 2 and 3, but I've done 2 so many times. Obviously, I don't want to do that again. Then we've got Pokemon Godra, a video from 2015. Somehow has gotten views in the past couple of months. I don't know why. I'm not going to pay too much attention to it, but anybody that comes in through that will be potentially interested in Pokemon through the years, so that's totally fine with me. We've also got Kingdom Hearts, the randomizer, the first episode of which got a decent amount of views. Interestingly enough, this is the first episode, which means that it's uploaded like 2.5 months ago. It's still in the top 10 videos this month, or the last month. So it's still doing fairly well as far as the views go. Sorry, I got a message there. How to easily level up in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix is a video I made in 2014. I remember making it actually because I was sick and I couldn't actually do commentary. So what I ended up doing is making just a very short video about the 1000 Heartless battle and how amazing it is to quickly level up Limit Form, because at that point you'd just gotten it. Crash Bandicoot 3, the Secret Warp Room video, as also gets, every month it gets a certain amount of views. It's a very searchable video, obviously, because you Google Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped Secret Warp Room, my video is probably like on the first page, or maybe, well, probably the first page, otherwise it wouldn't get any views. So I'm guessing just the SEO for that one is doing its work. And it's not in the top 10 this month. Some months it is. There's also the Crash Bandicoot 2 version of that same video and the videos where I like show you how to get all the gems. Also, sometimes like just pop in to the top 10. You'll probably see that over the next couple of months where that sometimes just rises to the top. Then we've actually got a Minecraft video, Finding a Crimson Forest in Minecraft 1.16 Let's Play Part 2. It's got 130 views almost, and that was a video that was uploaded during the last month. It's by far the most viewed video of the entire series. The Blaze Farm video also got a decent amount of views, I believe, and so did the Mushroom Farm video. The Mushroom Farm video I actually expected to do fairly well. The Blaze Farm is not anything new to Minecraft 1.16. Technically, the Mushroom Farm isn't either, but it's going to be much more relevant with people wanting to live in the Nether. I did not expect this video to do so well, because obviously there's no method for finding certain biomes in Minecraft. It's just, I called it that because we found it. It wasn't supposed to be a guide, and I think people are finding it because they're looking up how to find the biome. So that video is accidentally getting a decent amount of views. Then we've got another Kingdom Hearts video, which got 102 views. It's episode 11. That's a more recent one. I actually didn't know that it got so many views, if I'm being honest. I thought it was like around 30 to 50. It's over 100, apparently. So that is good. And then we've got 102 Dalmatians, Puppies to the Rescue. It's a retrospective I made in 2016. For some reason, getting views, I don't mind at all. So now looking quickly through the retention for all the videos, the Harry Potter video is actually the best retention. It's also one of the shortest videos on this list, whereas the randomizer here almost has as much retention. It's got 22 versus 28%, but it's a much longer video. You see, it's got 5 minutes of average view time versus 2.5 minutes. But the percentages are really close. So, other than that, we've got the top 5 Rayman games. Again, short video, so every minute watched does end up with a higher percentage. That's not usually a statistic I care too much about. It's interesting to note that people did watch like almost 4 minutes of this video, even though it's just a Let's Play part and definitely not a guide as to how to find it. So that must be a good sign. Now, one of the other things that I always do like to look at is, let's just open a couple of different tabs. Like these 3 are interesting. This one is interesting to me. And then this one is interesting to me. The rest I don't really care too much about. So let's dive a little bit deeper into those specific videos now. And the interesting thing here is going to be the reach. Engagement is also a very fun statistic to look into. We'll not be looking into that today. Reach is the thing I'm most interested about because that is how people find the video. And you obviously want to know how people find your video because that means that you can do more of that. So this video got 45,000 impressions, which resulted in 3,500 views, meaning that there's about a 1 in 12 people actually clicked on it, which is actually not that bad. And then watch hours from impressions is about 130 out of the total. It doesn't show here. So that is just a fun little statistic, right? But what we really want to know is how people found us. So let's see that here, traffic sources. YouTube search is about half the total views. So that is something that I'm going to want to look deeper into. What are people searching for? How are they finding me? Especially if I want to do a Harry Potter game Let's Play, it might be good to know what people are searching for so that I can include that in the description and or tags if that is relevant. External, I don't really have much control over that. Suggested videos, about 12%. That is fairly high for my channel. Directory unknown and browser features and others I don't really care about. So then we've got external sources, which is the second one out of all of the sources people coming from. And from all of those 28.5%, 80% out of those come from Google searches, which is no surprise. That's usually the case. I really want Google searches in the analytics to be the same as YouTube searches, but like a different tab, because I can actually see, if I click on see more, I can actually see, this looks really complicated, what people are searching for when they find my video. Harry Potter game PC, best Harry Potter PC games. Harry Potter PC game, best Harry Potter game. Harry Potter games PC. All that kind of stuff. So looking at this, especially like the first 5 or 6 of these, you're probably going to want to think about how to implement that in the Harry Potter Let's Play video. So I'm definitely going to put Harry Potter game PC and Harry Potter PC game into the tags for those Let's Play videos, because apparently those end up being found, and also people that see this video and then if I have videos with the exact same tags on my channel, there's a decent chance that they might actually like get the opportunity to click on those Let's Play videos and then go ahead and watch those. So that's something that I'll probably be paying a little bit more attention to while doing the actual metadata for those videos. So that is not what I wanted to do though. I wanted to show you one thing in audience here, and that is the watch time from subscribers. So in this case, it's obvious a lot of people, most people find this through YouTube and Google search. So 99.6% of viewers of this video are not subscribed to the channel, which is no surprise at all. What I do want to know, however, is not for this video, for this video, the Kingdom Hearts one. I want to go to audience, and here we can see it's just 90% are not subscribed. And this is the first video. So this is probably the video most people will find first. It's the video with the most amount of views. And 10% of the people watch this are actually subscribed, which is, I think, about 400 views in total. So about 40 of those people were subscribed, which means that it, even without being found on YouTube and Google search, is getting more views than my regular videos, which is a good thing to keep in mind. It also got me 2 new subscribers. That is very interesting. Now, we have episode 11 of the same series. What is going to be the ratio is about 50-50, meaning that what do we have, like 80, 102, 80 unique viewers. Okay, so 80 unique viewers, again, about 40 of those are subscribed. So we're seeing, I mean, I'd have to look a little bit closer at the data for every single video, but based on the data from episode 1 and episode 11, which is there's 10 episodes in between, there's still 40 subscribed people watching those videos. Probably largely the same 40 people. The huge amount of difference in views just comes from the people that found me through suggested videos and all that kind of stuff. I'm guessing it's mostly search results, which we'll dive into. Where is it right now? Reach, let's see. It is, YouTube search is 63% as expected, and it's Kingdom Hearts Randomizer, Kingdom Hearts 2 Randomizer, KH2 Randomizer, Kingdom Hearts 2, and Randomizer. Mostly these 3. And then channel pages. That's actually an interesting one. I don't know what channel pages are. Can I see that anywhere around here? I don't think it has a sub-menu. That is too bad. So I'm just going to keep going with these videos, because even if they're not every single one bringing in a lot of views, well, they're all bringing in a lot of views, and a lot of new viewers, I mean, because obviously even this one, which is one of the most viewed ones, aside from episode 1 somehow, only has 40 new unique viewers. But let's flip that around for a second, right? It has 40 of my subscribers watching my videos. And if I go back to, that was not that, I need to freeze frame that for a moment, because that's not what I wanted to show you. Nothing weird or anything, just videos I was watching. If I go to my videos and I go Kingdom Hearts, you'll be able to see the views all of my Kingdom Hearts videos have gotten. So the first one is about 450, then about 200, 160, 120, 120, 100. They're all about like 100. And I'm assuming that about 40 viewers out of every single one of these are subscribed. And that's a little bit of a spoiler for the upcoming video, I guess, because you can see the thumbnail. I'm very sorry. So we're just going to keep that going, because comparing that to, and that is what I actually wanted to do, hold on a moment, comparing that to like the other videos I upload, you see, even just like episode 14 of the Kingdom Hearts Let's Plays, 36 views, I'm assuming, let's actually check that, I'm assuming most of those views are analytics, most of those views are going to be, 63% subscribed. So that means, and only 28 unique viewers. So my point being is that even if they don't bring in a lot of new viewers, which most of the videos I upload wouldn't, they're still getting more views than just like even Pokemon, honestly. And Pokemon has historically been one of the most successful things on my channel. So that's just going to keep going, and I'm going to keep that series just going as long as I can, meaning that I'm going to do as much optional content as I possibly can, which I've talked about in the series itself as well. Other than that, so you can expect me to focus a little bit on Harry Potter over the coming month, because I'm going to do a Harry Potter Let's Play after the Mario Let's Play ends, which should be about halfway through July. We're going to shift to Harry Potter, see how that goes, and then maybe once July is over and the first Harry Potter Let's Play is over, I'll have a better idea as to, do we want to keep doing Harry Potter games, or maybe we'll shift to Rayman 3. But that is a decision that we'll be making next month, not this one. 3D platformer, that's very interesting just to look at here. It's 100% non-subscribed people. Which makes sense, right? Because this is a video that is like 2 years old at this point, so none of my subscribers are going to go back and watch that video now. Nobody's getting notifications for it. So this is literally just like bringing in new viewers and making sure they get to know me, they get to know the channel, and just have a little bit of a higher chance again to see another video in recommended. And if that happens a couple of times, they might actually end up subscribing. That is the idea there. And that is the thing that I've not been doing a lot of over the past couple of months since I've returned. I've only really been doing Let's Plays, and Let's Plays are a very easy and a very fun type of content, but they're not a type of content that necessarily is very findable, unless you're doing things like, where is my analytics? I don't know. The thing like the Crash Bandicoot video, right, with the Warp Room, unless you're doing things like that, which are more like guide episodes and guide videos than Let's Plays themselves, you're probably not going to get found in like Google search, or people are not going to share your videos around. And that's not going to grow your channel. That's the issue with Let's Plays. It's really, especially in 2020, it's really difficult to grow through just Let's Plays, if not near impossible. So I also do want to focus a little bit on making content that is a little bit more like findable and shareable. So after I'm done recording this, I'm going to read the message I got from a client where I had to jump cut a moment ago. And then I'm going to start recording and writing for the second video for the Everything Wrong with Generation X 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Pokemon. I did those a while ago, a couple of years ago, for Generation 1 through and 3. I wanted to just jump into Gen 4 at first, but then I rewatched those videos and they're a little bit cringy. So I'm going to redo those with more polished thumbnails, more polished editing, and that's going to go up over the next like couple of months. It's not going to be a weekly thing necessarily. I've got the script for Generation 1 done. I want to write the script for Generation 2 over this weekend as well, so that I can maybe like every other week for the next couple of months upload one of those videos and then see how they do. And maybe I also have some ideas for Kingdom Hearts content that I can make that potentially can be found a little bit easier through Googling. But the thing is, by the time I would start uploading that, I wouldn't be making Kingdom Hearts Let's Play content anymore, so I might not end up doing that anyway. And maybe we'll be doing some more countdown videos, because that's That's the things, those are the things that get found the most, man. Countdown videos, top 5, top 10s, while being a lot of work, also have a pretty high likelihood of paying out over time. So that is the first analysis video. It's about 20 minutes in length. It was a little bit scatterbrained maybe, but as we go on and do this more often, I'll be probably better at like communicating my thoughts and strategies to you guys. So I hope that I wasn't too chaotic today. Usually when I do this, I have like 20 tabs open and I'm clicking back and forth between tabs and it's really chaotic, and I didn't want to do that. So I try to keep it a little bit more structured than I would usually do in my own time, but it's a learning process for us all. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to see me do this again next month and the month after 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 and just until the end of time, do join us with the Silver Tier or Up membership, and I'll see you all back next month if you do. Until then, bye.